Hello and welcome back to Groundhog Graphics. I got home a little earlier than I thought I would. I went to Georgia and Tennessee and all that, and then I came back, and now I'm here and I can do a live programming. A little tired, a lot of driving, but I need to work on relative files. So that's what we're going to do today. Is practice with relative files. See, you know, push the limits of them. See what I can do with them, because I need to put that in my trucking application. So I'm gonna see also in Power C, see how many open files I can have at one time, and I want to see if there's an error channel that's already open in Power C that I may not be aware of too. So I guess we'll just go ahead and we'll get started. You know what? Well, let me see here. We may be pushing the limit of that truck disc I've been using this whole time, but let's see if we can push it a little more. Truck D81. Oh, by the way, the problem that I had with the 1581 drive, which was drive 8, freezing up all the time and me having to reset, got solved. I went on SourceForge, asked the question about it, and somebody said, oh yeah, that problem is already fixed. Go ahead and download one of the later versions. I did that, and now it seems to be resolved. So if you guys have any trouble with the 1581, go into SourceForge and go get yourself the latest non-stable version, the latest bug fixes. So now let's see. Yeah, because I thought it was my Jiffy DOS that was causing the problem. And when I reset all the default settings to, what it comes with standard, I put a 1581 drive on there. I didn't boot anything. I just let it sit for 10 minutes. I came back, same problem. I'm like, well, it's not Jiffy DOS. All right, let's see what we've got on this work disk. Oh, I got 178 blocks free. Got a lot of files. Alrighty. I did do some work already on relative files. A little bit. Trying to think, what was it I was calling it? Let's do LR. Let's see what we got here. Relative file. Okay. Relf. Always come up with the good names, don't I? Let's see. CED relf.c. Let's see what we got in there. So I have something for creating a new relative file. That's right. And then I also have, go here and get relf.h, and I have a macro in there for just opening a file, because you can use that same function for opening or for creating. So just by giving a size 0, I believe. Yeah, if you give it a rec size, record size of 0, then it knows not to create it, it knows just to open it. So we have the new, and we open, we have a position, we write, read, and that's it. Pretty simple. But first things first, let's see if there is an error channel already open in PowerC that we can use. So I'm going to clear this. Wait a minute. I'm going to check to see if I had probably deleted it. Yeah, I did. Okay, clear this. And we're going to go consult the manual real quick, the 1541 manual. So, let's see here. And I know down here, I've got a little bit of code that I want to use. Firmware info, email. All right. Let's see here. Here it is. This input line for the error codes and the error string and all that. I want to do a scanf on that. I still haven't learned what really all this. I know this is error code for E. B $ is going to be the string. I don't know what C and D are for. So at some point I should figure out what those are, because they do. I have seen D change, so I don't know what it's doing. So I'll need to figure that out later on. But for now, there it is. So scan EBCD. Okay. And we'll go here. Back device. And let's go with EB. That way I don't forget. This is the string. So include cdio.h. Include ggstd.h. And because I've included groundhog graphics standard.h, I can do void main, because void doesn't exist in PowerC, but I did type def, so void is synonymous with integer. Void main argc argv argc, and we will be using these character argv. All right, we will have integers E, C, and D, and we will have a character string of B, which will be, just give it 40, whatever, that's fine. And we will do if argc is greater than 1, then we will go in here and we will do a switch statement. Or will we? Yeah, we will. Yes, we will. So we will do, switch argv1. That'll be the very first character of that particular argument that has been passed. And really, let's not even do that in the switch statement. Or we could. No, we shouldn't. Let's do this. If argv 1 0 dash equals. Then I'm going to go ahead and put brackets on this. I don't really need to, but I'm going to. Then we're going to switch and test the second character in the for the option on the command line. Alrighty, so let's see here. Case O. For open, I want to test how many open files I can have at one time. So that will have its own braces because I'm going to have some variables I'm going to make in there. Break. I think I'm going to indent these. No. Maybe. But queso is not what I want to do first. We need to test to see about where is the error channel, if there is one that exists in PowerC. If it's already open. Case E for error channel. And we will break. And we will create, we will do some braces here too. And now what we need to do is we will create integer channel and we will say channel will equal a to I argv 1 2. Now what that'll do is if I put a dash and then I put an E immediately following the E, I will give it a number. That means we don't have to recompile every single time I want to test each and every channel. So we will, I could also do a for loop and just have it run through. Possibly. That might even be a better option. We just test the error channel. Matter of fact, maybe I should just make it its own function and do it that way too. Instead of trying to do everything in the switch statement. Alright, let's see, check. CHER church. Okay, whatever. Church will check our error channels. Amazing. Amazing the names. Okay, let's see here. So we'll do an integer. We'll do a file. File and integer are the same thing in PowerC. And we'll go with file pointer. Right. Let me check this book to, let me see. Error channel will be 15. I mean, we could have, right. When we check this, let's take a look at the book real quick to make sure I'm not getting confused on what we need to do here. So we go input number 1. Yep, number 1 right there. So we're not referencing the channel. We're referencing the very first number here. What is that? What is that first number called? Well, anyway, it's this first number. That's what we're going to be referencing. So I will try to input. I think we'll try guess we'll try 0 through 15. See how that works. We'll try it. I don't know what will happen here. I have no idea. So, for FP equals 0, FP less than, might as well just put 255 because I'm going to do a manual break on this if it works. FP plus plus, and we will do P perch print error channel. Maybe just, no, I don't know, perch, church and perch, okay, and we'll give it FP, and we will do it, get C STDIN. So we get something from the keyboard. We will do a second one, STDIN, because it will also have a carriage return. If we don't do that, then it will get 2 loops on us every time we hit enter. We don't want that. I will do character for key to be our input. We will say key equals 0. We will put and key not equal to E for end. That's fine. So that means key will equal this first one. Second one should be a carriage return. Just discard that. And we need to make our perch. So print error channel. And it will be FP. F scan F FP comma percent leave. Those are characters that we will do. Decimal percent string percent decimal percent decimal. Then we will do, what was it? E, B, and CD. At C, at D. Now we have somewhere to check this channel to see if it gives us any kind of actual error codes, like it should say OK or something like that. We'll go int ECD character B, give it 40 characters, should be plenty. And then we will print F, and we will do E colon percent %D, no space, percent %D, and we will do B colon percent %S, C colon percent %D, and D percent %D. Comma E, B, C, D. New line. That will be our check. We will run through as many of these we want to see if we can get a legitimate error code. Because I have a feeling Power C, I don't know. I don't know if it has an open error channel or not. If it does, we can use it. It may not. It may not. That's fine. After we're done with this exercise, we can open our own error channel, but I just want to see if it's there. Let's see. I got my iced coffee. I'm not sure of this, but I think Power C, I think it said in the manual that we could have a limit of 3 files open at one time. But I believe you could have more than that open if you were in BASIC. Which makes me think that it might have an error channel open on its own. But, this has been a while since I even looked that up. So, I could be wrong. I don't even know where to look in the manual to find it right now. So, I'm just thinking that it said 3. Could be wrong. So we do perch, FP, key, check if we hit E, and then we just keep looping, FP++. Don't have anything we need to pass. We do pass this, we should, although I technically could have got away with this because it will assume an integer anyway. But we do have that, so now our parameters set for file type, file or integer, either one's the same. FP. Then we come down here, get rid of this. 5. Come down here to E. We don't need any of this. Although we could, if I wanted to start it somewhere besides 0, like let's say we have a problem. So we'll do FP, file, FP, F5, we won't initialize it, and we will just run with it. That way we can compile this and have a little bit more flexibility. So, let's do file, FP, FP, A to I, there we go, and then we will church, FP, and that should work. Break. I wonder if I should just put the break in here. See how that looks. F5. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, FP equals A to I, church, FP, break. Case E, checking that. Looks okay. Case O, doesn't do anything right now, that's fine. Closes, those are good, get rid of this. F5. What do we name this program? Oh, generically thinking F-test for file test. Ftest.c. Put ftest.c. Already did that one. Not a surprise there. Go 1. clear, get ftest.c and see what's in it. Prefix string copy, error writing file. Nothing particularly important in here. Go back to main, put, and we will replace it. Now we'll check it, see if we got any syntax errors. Right there, typedef int void. See that? That's how I can use void in this. Alright, what did we do wrong? Oh, here we go. Okay. Try it again. Check. Looks good. Put ftest.c. Now quit ftest.c. See? It didn't freeze on us. Oh, God. That was an annoying problem. Glad that is over with. I was worried that nobody would find it because I didn't know how many people are using the 1581 on here. And what if it's some special problem, like if you use a 1581 as your drive 8, because how many people are really going to do that? A lot of people are just going to play games, not going to find this. I'm glad they fixed it. Link ftest.o. Wish somebody would add some sound effects for the 1581 drive. It's totally silent. And ftest.sh. Ftest. Good. Ftest dash E 0. Okay. Hit enter. Nothing. Okay. Enter, enter, enter. I don't know what we were necessarily doing here. Getting the feeling this isn't working. We got garbage once, and then that was it. Let's try this again. Work 90 ftest dash E 1. Okay, that's not right. Maybe I need to put a character in. Maybe you just don't need to do that. I don't think we need a character. That was my problem. I didn't put a character in. It keeps giving F. Let's see what happens with G. It gets G. Interesting. H. Not seeing any error channel that's already open. And of course we do find it. I didn't bother printing what file pointer we're on, so that's not going to help. But we'll see. I don't think there's anything here. I think we're going to run through the 256, and I think we're going to find nothing, which is fine. I just wanted to make sure there was not already an error channel that I should be using. Because a Power C book, you know, it should list something like that, but it wouldn't, because it's just really not a good book. Spaces, will that work? No, dang it. All right. Five 5901 5959. Yeah, it gets it to loop every time. It gets to, so however many characters I enter here, it gets to loop that many times. So, I'm trying to get through the 256. Just to be sure. Mm-hmm. Come on. I should be through 256 by now. There's no, I'm looking for an OK string. And what is this? Command not found. Perfect. There it is. We went through it. There is no error channel. That is already open. Okay, so next thing is to see how many open files we can have at one time. CED ftest.c. Okay. Let's make another function to see how many open files we can have. So, alright, let's do check open 6, no, check open files, chopping, okay, and go here, file, fp equals 5. I believe Power C says we can use 5 through 9 safely, so I really kind of want to go beyond that, though. Why would that be a problem? If it doesn't have any other open channels, then it shouldn't be a problem. It should not be a problem. 5 through 9 safely, but it shouldn't be a problem. So let's go while key not equal E. And CT for count. Just do a for loop. CT plus plus. This time let's print how many times we've looped. Printf. Open FP plus CT, comma, I'll put another disk in the drive. We will do that. And I guess we'll try, can we open multiple error channels? Let's, I don't know, we'll see. 15, no file name. If F error puts, now let's do RC equals printf %d error occurred, comma RC and we will exit. Okay. good on that part. We will down here, key, we'll just copy and paste. Let's go up here. F5, F6, int key, and yes, I could do like that, but I don't typically do that unless the variables are related to each other in some way. But this being the counter, this being a key, I just make them on their separate line. Key equals get CST to IN, print f how many times, open, check for error. If error, print, exit. Looped how many times. Okay. CH open F. So that will be O. There we go. Break. Yeah, looks good. And we'll save it. Ftest dot C. All right, check for errors. Oh no, I left it. That's the problem with switching the window, is I completely forgot that we were programming. I completely forgot to switch this. Dang it. Alright, glad I checked that. Anyway, let me go over this real quick, because you guys are probably going, what the heck? I made the CH open F routine right here. Basically it cycles through and adding 1 or adding none to 5, and then adding after that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and on. Keeps trying to open files with this open command. We go to RC equals F error. We check for an error. If there's an error, it will print it, then it will exit the program. If not, it will tell us how many times we've looped. So it just tells us our counter. Check for key input if I want to manually stop it for some reason. And down here in our switch statement, we do a case for an O. So if we have a -O, it checks for open files, and it just counts how many open files we can have at one time. I am sorry, guys, that I switched it and didn't switch it back. Maybe I just shouldn't switch it anymore. I don't know. That was an easy mistake to make. So I probably will have to switch at some point. But anyway, there's the counter, there's the key. I checked everything, I think, for errors. Let's make sure, just double check it, because I kind of got sidetracked there. Realizing that you guys haven't been able to see anything. Terrible. All good. I already saved it. Quit. ftest.c. Oh, forgot to declare it. Yes, yes. RC for return code, RC equals F error. Key is good, okay. Alright, link it. Just in case you're not familiar with the process of compiling and linking, first we compile our source code. If it compiles successfully, it becomes object code. Object code is not executable code, but it has a lot of the executable layout inside of it, but it's not a finished product. We have to then link it together in order to create a finished final program. And in C, you must have a main function to link a complete program together. So somewhere there must be one main function. ftest.sh. So compile, turn to object code. Object code then gets linked with other object code and creates a final executable file. And let's do ftest-o. So 0, 1, 2, and 3, we have 4 files open. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we're not getting any kind of error. Yeah, I find that difficult to believe. So, CED, that did not show us anything. Test.c. So we got no error out of it. No error, huh? Okay. So, oh, that's why we have no disk in that drive. That could be a problem. You'd think it would give us an error, but it didn't. Okay, let me go to options here. Drive 10. Drive, there we go. Close that. And then, I need the menu here. Attach disk image. Create and attach an empty disk image. 2, 10, test, 10, D64. We will not create it in there though. D. We will Dropbox computers. We will go to 1541, Power C64, we will do it there. Name, ftest .d64. Save it. Okay. Let's go and quit this. Work 10.0. Let's see if it lists it. Okay. Work 9.0. ftest -o. Try this again. Still nothing. Okay, so cd ftest.c. Let's make it files. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Instead of just trying to open error channel. So fp plus ct, fn for file name, character fn 40, and we will do sprintf fn test %d, but in this case we'll just number it. Actually, yeah, whatever. Test 0, F5, F6. Oh, we could do that right here, actually. We can just do it right here. Make the file name sprintf fn, comma, test %2d 20d. I believe what that'll do is that'll prefix it with a 0, making sure it's a two-digit number, and like if the CT is 0, it'll be 00. So %2 0d2. Okay, that gives us 2 digits. There, comma, CT. Yes. All right. Should we do, I guess, comma S for sequential. And if we want to overwrite any files, we can do it like this too. sprintf fn test %2 0d, comma s, ct. There's our file names. fp plus ct. And we can get rid of this. We don't need this. F5. And we will put this ftest.c. Let's see what happens. I know when we get to 15, that should probably cause a problem, being that our channel and whatever the first parameter of this open command is, the file pointer, as far as I'm concerned, the file pointer and the channel, when those get to be 15, I think that's reserved for error channel, so that would probably be a problem. But I don't think we're going to make it that far, so we should be okay to figure out how many files we have open. Check. All good. Quit. Compile. Remember, we're compiling to object code, which we will then link together with the standard basic object code that C requires just to make an executable file, which in PowerC is like a C $start, I believe is the name of it. Very basic object file it needs a link to make an executable. So link, which I can show you, ftest.o, and if I don't link the basic object files, I just hit enter, there is a C start, C $start. So it needs that one for any C program that you're going to link. It needs that just to run the program. But everything else is just part of our program. So we will go ahead and up arrow. Here we go. ftest.sh. ftest-o. There we go. Got another drive. We got 3 files, 4 files, 5 files, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. But we don't ever get an error, but we did quit hearing disk drive sound. So we went up to 21 here, or to 20. Let's see how many files it actually created. E work 10 0. And that will tell us nothing. Nothing. Oh. Let me take a look at Ralph real quick. probably forgot something. cd ralph.c. Maybe I was supposed to put a W in there for right. Not a good example, because relative files don't require that. Okay, let's go. Let's just clear this. Get ftest.c. I'm going to add a W to it. See if that makes any difference. And if it doesn't, then I guess we'll just go to the book. Church open. I think we're going to need a W so it knows to write. That's why I didn't create the files. You think, though, we would have had an error, and instead of using ferr, let's use our function we made up here. Perch print error channel. So we will do return E int. Should have made these void. I'm just not used to it because I'm used to programming power C and just leaving it with nothing. But int perch return E. Yes, that's fine. Void. And we will do, instead of ferr, P, and we will give it fp plus ct. So then, was that why ferr? No, ferr should work for anything. I don't think you have to give it that. But we will give it this now, which will be a little bit more descriptive. Okay, let's see if that works. Put ftest.c. Do a quick check. I'm going to go ahead and warp speed it, get it through here. No problems. Quit cc ftest.c. I'll warp it again. ftest.sh. ftest-o. Let's see what happens. That seems like, oh, because because it was the error channel. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's why that doesn't work. Okay. That's fine. Whatever. This time I hope it just creates the files. 6. Here's the disk drive. 7, 8, 9, and we have nothing. E, 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 E. E should be exiting, but it's not. Alt F12, reset it, and check this disk to see if we have any file names that work. 10, 0, let's see if we have any file names. Nothing. Okay. Fair enough. Go to Adobe, where I already messed up once before and left you guys on it. And let's go down here. Disk commands, sequential files, open print 20. 20. Big 20, great. Whole lot of 20s. Big 20. Just need page 20. Disk commands. Reading error channel. Print F or print sequential. There it is. S comma W. 2 comma 8 comma 2. So always precede the name of the file. I didn't do a 0, did I? Is that the problem? It will only allow you to use 2 of the available buffers. So we didn't do the 0. Program PR. Okay. So let's switch you guys back over to Vice this time. Alright, let's see here. Work 90 cdftest.c. Maybe because I didn't close the files. Maybe they don't create. That's a possibility too. We can eventually test that. I guess if we do, we could go through and close them. While CT minus F close FP plus CT. We could do that. And we should open an error channel. Perch. So we will do open 15, comma 8, nope, comma 10, comma 15, comma nothing, I think. Then we will perch 15. Hopefully that'll give us some decent error responses. Okay, let's see what we got. I hope that works. works. But this is all trial and error. I haven't used files a whole lot, so I am learning here as we go. ftest.c. Quit. Warp it through. Link. ftest.sh. Did I really forget to add that 0? I sure did. ftest.c. Sure did. Now, if you're thinking, oh, he's using lowercase instead of the uppercase letters, we are on the second character set. So 2, the underlying kernel, the character we're using should seem like the upper character that it's used to. Should be the same character code. Because the upper characters in the first character set are the same as the lowercase characters in the second set. ftest.o. See, there now our errors are working. But now C and D say 57, 52. I don't know what those are. So we have 0 for the error. We have 1 error. Okay, that was quick. We have 1 error, huh? Already? Work 10, 0, L. Now we have test. We have test, but we have no number. Interesting. CED F test should be an easy fix. F test dot C. Because we're on the wrong one. Work 90. CED F test dot C. S printf to FN test. Maybe I should just get rid of. Maybe it's 0 2D. Maybe I've got my formatting wrong. But right now, since it just literally is not important, we will just do this. That is fine. I do not mind that. Put ftest.c. Quit and CC. Let's see. So that was interesting. So that's what happens when you try to open the same file twice for writing. It throws that error at you. And it gives it a deleted file type. Interesting. Kind of makes a mess of it. Not surprising. Link. ftest.o. ftest.sh. Work 10.0. I just want to delete those test files. L test remove test. Now it's nice and clean. Work 9.0 and ftest-o. error 0, error 1, already. And work 10.0 and list it. So test 0 and 1. So what it is it doesn't like to have two files open for writing at the same time. That's what I'm guessing. Both sequential, closed, or normal now. Doesn't like having more than one write file open. Interesting. Okay. No more one write file. Interesting. Alright. So let's go ahead and do test put test to put test 3. I'm just going to manually make some files and we'll open them for reading and see how many files we can have open at the same time for reading. Put test 4. Put test 5, and I think that should be good. Quit. There we go. Interesting. So now we know we cannot open more than one file for writing at one time. We can have an error channel open, but that's it. We can't have two files open for writing at the same time. Didn't know that. Okay, so work 9.0. Now we will go ced ftest.c. And now we will do reading R. Put test.c. Of course, so far, all we've done is dealt with sequential files. We're ultimately I'm working my way towards the relative files. But I'm just trying to get some of the basics out of the way of what I can and cannot do here. Please tell me I did switch us back to this. Yes. Thank goodness. No more than one write file. Which I will write this down. Link. test dot dash o. Okay, one file open. Another file open for reading. Bam, we got an error. Huh. And that's something. So you can have an error channel, one read file, or one file open for reading. I guess what we can try to see, I know we can have one error channel, one file for reading, and one file for writing, because I made a copy command that used that at the same time. So I guess Power C is right. We can only do 3 at a time. But what about relative files? Alright. So there we go. No more than one read file open at a time. No more than one write file open at a time. With an error channel open the whole time. Okay. CD. Well, it's okay. I guess we went to prove that they were right. ftest dot C. Now go one get ralph.c. So we can create new files. Drive name K. RL new. Okay. So that opens them. It also leaves it open, so that would be a good test, and it will return the error code for us. So this should be pretty easy. RL new. Okay, oh, let's just copy this. F5, F6. Go to main. And we will do void rel file. F5, F6. And I will go down here, take this, pull that out of there and put that here. So if you want to open an error channel, you open 15, comma, whatever your drive is, comma 15, and you open it with no name, and you have an error channel you can open and look at. Just so you know, now relative files. Well, there is no. Well, we could do it that way. No, we can't do it that way. Let's not do that. CT less than 5 plus plus if RC equals will print F, %D, error, and exit. Not going to do keys this time. Drive we will make 10. File name we will make FN. Record size we will make 2. Character FN 40. Come up here. As printf, we'll take you, bring you down here. FN test %2D. And for relative files, we will do a comma L. There is no write or read for relative files. You can do both writing and reading just by opening with a comma L. So FN test 2D CT. Yes, FRC equals our new printf error exit, and then we will also print FCT equals %D CT. That way we know how many times we've gone around. Yes. Yeah, RL new will handle all of that for us. There we go. Void. I think we're good. It's up to come down here. And now F5, F6, R. File.
Daddy's ready.
Ah, is it? Thank you, honey. Row file. Row file. Okay. Put ftest.c. Check for any errors, and then once we compile and run this, I am going to go eat dinner. Okay. Quit. C. ftest.c. Fast forward this. I got sneezes. Must be playing with the pepper. like it. Did I already compile that? Ralph.o. Output file name will be ftest.sh. Work 10.0. I'm going to clean it up. Remove test. Remove test. There. There you go. Work 9. Ftest -r. Wow. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those open at one time? What? Let's see. Work 10.0. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go eat dinner, but CED Ralph.c. Let's see if there's something. Probably the problem is I've used the same channel. That's what it's done. That's what the error is. We haven't used different channels or file pointers here. So work 9.0 cd ralph.c. Open com, open FP. So I was trying to open the same one, so I'll have to fix that a little bit later. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Sorry about the technical issue earlier with me leaving it on Adobe Acrobat. But if you guys stuck with me, I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video or the live. And I will see you probably either later on after I eat or tomorrow. So, see you later. Bye.